Okay, guys, I'm gonna try my best to get through this. This may be the longest message that I've ever done, but I want to do right by what God is needing me to say. And I want to do it with such a respect for Him that it's understandable for everyone. So, I really want to talk about one of the many things that the enemy will do. Um, and it's really coming for our kids. So, let's talk about prophets, okay? I find it hard to believe that a prophet is an adult and they just know they're a prophet. Oftentimes, these prophets were children before they were prophets. And so, if the enemy can break the faith and belief in God in a child, then that's ridding the world of prophets. There is a reason why prophets are needed. There's a reason why apostles are needed. There's a reason why bishops are needed. There are reasons. There are reasons upon reasons as to why um, they are so important. Okay, and so I really want to go down to Matthew's 18 because there's so many teachings in the full chapter of Matthew 18, and definitely, guys, read the whole chapter of Matthew 18 because it get a little saucy, okay? Get a little good, like that sausage is homemade. It's great. But he talks about in Matthew 18. He warns. I think he warns us. I think he lets us know. He reminds us, and so one of the disciples runs up to Jesus and was like, I got a question. Okay, just one question. Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And I said, oh, someone was bold and they asked that? I want to know too. So then it says, he says, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Think about that. Let the seasoning sit in that chicken, while you thinking on that. Then I'm gonna keep going. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. Why do you think that people are talking about abortions? People are talking about Plan B and about a fetus isn't alive if it doesn't have a heartbeat. First off, God knew you before you were in the mother in the womb. Let's just let's just not keep going. I'm not gonna keep going on that one, but I just want to throw it out there. Just let it marinate. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Just catch it if you can. But let's go back. So, do you think that perhaps why your kid is fascinated with this game, the shooting game? And it don't have to be Grand Theft Auto. It can be one of the little children fish games, okay? And they're talking about dying and death. And then they're on YouTube watching a fantastic cartoon. And then an advertisement comes on. Why do you think kids are so desensitized? Why do you think some kids don't even have compassion? Look at what they're watching. Look at who they are around. And sometimes it doesn't have to be what they're watching. It doesn't have to be what they're playing. It's who they are listening to. Just because your mom watches your kids and is a manipulator and cusses everyone out, don't think your kid isn't picking up on that, isn't holding on to that. Watch what you're feeding your children. Think about it. Do you know how much your children are fighting spirits in school every single day? Fighting those demons in school every single day? Do you think about that? Do you know how much more love they need overflowing when they come into that door? Whether your child is a girl or a boy, they are struggling tremendously in school because the devil is saying materialistic things are important. They make you who you are. Materialistic things show you how awesome you really are. And if your family doesn't have anything, then you're nothing, and that's who you are. It's nothing. And of course, we know that's not true. And of course, as a parent, you want to go talk to the other parent. No punching anybody in the face. Don't do it. But I'm just saying, think about that. Think about how many conversations you're having with your kids about God. I'm not saying having 5-hour sessions, but just 2 or 3 minutes. Like, ooh, this is my verse. I like this verse. What do you think about it? Ooh, there is some anime comic books about God that we can get into. Get on your kids' level. Let's really do that. The devil is doing what he wants to do to your kids, and you don't even know it. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Guys, I didn't even know it. How do you protect your prophetic children? Teaching them how to pray. Teaching them how to talk to God. Teaching them how to just love on God. Teaching them that it's okay to pray before dinner and before you go to bed. It's okay when you're having nightmares to talk to your parents about it and have them pray over you. It's okay to ask about that. But if your kids don't know anything about God, and they don't even know what the Bible is, they think it's like pretty thin pieces of paper they can do origami with, then you won't have another problem. So, let me give you some ammunition so I can go pew, 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 pew. So, 1 John 5:4, for every child of God defeats this evil world, and we achieve this victory through our faith. And that's NLV version. King James says, for whosoever is born of God overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Now, Matthew 18, didn't we talk about how God said that, Jesus is saying that I am a part of your child. Like, didn't I just saying I'm putting 2 to 2 together, I got you. Then there's Luke 18:17. I tell you the truth, anyone who doesn't receive the kingdom of God like a child will never enter it. I'm about to get a little punchy. Why do you think there's so much pornography? If you destroy the man of the house and you divide the children, and the only person that's raising all these children is the mother, the anchor, okay? And she's doing all she can, and she's running around trying to make sure that the house is in order, and she's being the man and the woman of the house, okay? But a woman, we can't be a man and a woman. Just let that go. Just let it go. How do you think she can do that? She can't. So the devil's like, first, I'm going to make sure the men are out of the home. That's why there's a lot of African Americans in prison, mainly males. That's also why there's so many rules and regulations. If it is a married household, I'm going to create rules. For instance, in some states, I don't know if it's all states, but in some states, you have to spank your child with your hand, I think 3 to 5 times or 3 times on the butt. Anything that's outside of that is considered to be abuse. Food for thought. And then, why do you think there's so many children going missing? The devil is trying to teach us how to break our children's faith and belief in God. So if we're mindful and we think thoroughly, and we talk in the house about God, and we talk about the things that God does for us and how he moves us and how he pushes us to not only do better but be better, and that if we don't get it right, we'll feel his wrath, then imagine how strong your household will be. No matter if you're a single parent or if you are married. No matter if you're a single parent or if you are married. God, if you are a single parent, I've been there too. If you are a single parent, talk about God all the time as if he's your fantastic husband. And if you're married, talk about God. Because before your husband, there was God. So so you know. But anyways, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. I really want to know what you guys think. I do hope that y'all have a blessed day. And I will be talking to you guys soon. Bye.